Hello, third year students. Today is our lecture about The Tiger by William Blake. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest through the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame the fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burn the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he spire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of the heart? And when thy heart begin to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was the brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp dare at his deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make the tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night? What immortal hand or eye dare frame the fearful symmetry? Thank you. So, The Tiger is a poem written by William Blake, taken from Songs of Experience. Songs of Experience. Songs of Experience is the second book written by William Blake. So what about the first one? Actually, Songs of Innocence. Songs of Experience. This book is full of guilt, misery, tyranny. All Earth's vital and active energies are stopped or frozen. Winter is related with darkness and death. So, what about the tiger? First of all, the poet William Blake addresses the tiger as if it was or were a person, a man. Blake gives us a general description of the tiger that is a symbol of strength, force, and power. God, our Lord, gives many things to that the tiger as God granted to the little lamb, such as the tiger has an immortal hand and strong eyes, fearful symmetry. The poet wants to say that the tiger has a body, a dreadful body. So his body is dreadful, mighty, and that tiger or he lives in the forest. He refers to the tiger, means what the tiger is personified. He lives in the forest. Later on, the poet, the speaker of this poem, uses the imaginary wings that are moving quickly. That is why Blake gives us two universal pictures, the body of the tiger and the imaginary wings. The poet Blake describes the hand and the shoulder of the blacksmith that are symbols of strength, and they can do the things as God does. Shoulder is a symbol of power, so it is long, strong, and forming the sinews of his heart. How dreadful his hand and feet are. They are the instruments or the organs of the tiger. Then the speaker of this poem, the poet Blake, asked the tiger something about the hammer. What the hammer, the chain, and the anvil were used in forming the tiger's body symmetry. Which furnace can create the brain? All these words, science, are symbols of God's power of creation. What is that dread and a tremendous grasp which can catch him in all his deadly terror? The stars, we find that in this poem, are symbols of material powers. They are angels and throwing down their spears, but the blacksmith escaped, ran away, express the triumph, the victory of innocence over experience. So, the tiger in this poem is a symbol of restlessness and fierceness. The tiger symbolizes the first forces, the natural energies in the soul which are necessary to break the bonds of experience. The tiger burns in the forests of the night, then the fire of his eyes burns in distant deeps or skies. Even Jesus Christ in this poem is the symbol of both innocence and wrath. When the stars, representing the fallen angels, were defeated by the wrath of Jesus Christ, they threw down their spears and wept for their evil and its punishment. Blake, the poet, metaphorizes this line: burn the fire of thine eyes. And he personifies this line: watered heaven with their tears. And he, Blake, symbolizes this line, the tiger, as a symbol of power and ferocity. Ferocity means brutality. So we can say also William Blake, as the poet of this poem, used some romantic features in this poem, such as nature, imagination, nostalgia, loneliness, and simplicity. So thank you so much for your listening, and try to keep these notes in your mind because they are so important, and keep the first 4 lines of this poem. Thank you so much, my students, for this lecture. Thank you.